Okay, if you need another sheet of paper, do that and fold it in half. The first half, I want you to name vertical angles. Okay, vertical construct is what we should be saying. Construct vertical. I want you to see this now. We've been using our lines just horizontally like this. Let's now work at an angle here. I want you to see, what if you had this line, and let's keep it small here and go from 2 to 4. All right, and go past it a little bit here. We're gonna make a mark. We're gonna put points at 2 and 4. All right, let's let this be P and R, and our arrows going this way. Now, place your point at R and hold it. Now let's go above it, okay, from P, above it, and then do the same thing at P, right, until these, arcs cross. All right, let's go ahead and place a point here. We'll call that T. Now what we did above, we're going to do below. So we're going to start here at R again, and this time we're going to mark arcs below it. Okay, you should kind of get the feel of the tool, this compass, by now, and start to get comfortable with it. All right, now I didn't have to go all the way to R. I'm just wanting to get this intersection right here. Okay, now go ahead and place a point there at that mark, and we're going to call that S. All right, now this is creating, you pointed S, move it to T. Now what we have just created is perpendicular bisector, but here are the vertical angles. This right here. Vertical angles are angles that are non-adjacent. And let's go ahead and get our definition of here. Angles that are non-adjacent. Non-adjacent. Okay. All right, you now know adjacent angles are angles that share a common side, and if they are non-adjacent, they won't have a common side. So let's do this. I'm going to put down a number 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm naming the angles with these numbers. Constructed vertical angles, and let's say we constructed vertical angles using perpendicular bisector. Alright, so we had a line, and what we did is we bisected this line. And how you do that, I just showed you, where you draw your arcs until they intersect above and below the line. Name all vertical angles. Will be angle 1 is vertical. To angle 3. Okay, they're non-adjacent. Angle 2 is vertical to angle 4. Now, if I wanted you to, if we did not have these numbers, you would have to use these 3 letters. So if I was going to name angle 1, I would refer to, if I didn't have that number there, I would refer to RMT, as this angle is vertical to SMP. Those are my vertical angles. Okay? So angle 2 could have been named TMP or PMT, okay, which would be vertical to RMS or SMR. Here's another example right here. So let's just go from 4 to 2, draw that one, then, you know, let's go right here at the midpoint and then switch over and move it like this, okay, where 4 to 2. So we have 2 lines intersecting. All right, now this time I'm going to put angles 1, 2, 3, and 4 like this. Vertical angles. Using this diagram, you would refer to vertical angles as angle 1 and angle 3. Those are vertical. And angle 4 and angle 2. Those two are vertical angles. Okay?